This lesson is on solving two-step equations with algebra tiles. So we're only using two tiles. The first one is going to be the yellow tile, which is representing the number. The second one is the green tile, which represents the x. Both are colored tiles if they are positive. If they are negative, then both will be red tiles. To solve for two-step equation, the first step is to combine all the numbers on one side of the equal sign, and the second step is to solve for 1x. So let's go ahead and do example 1. I have as 3x minus 2 equals 4. So notice that 3x right here is represented by the green 3x right there. And I have as minus 2, so that's our minus 2 right here, equals right here, and then positive 4, so this is positive 4 right here. So as step number 1 said, we're combining all the numbers on one side of the equal sign. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my minus 2 over to the other side. And when I cross over the equal sign, I have to change the sign from negative to positive. So they're going to go ahead and change to positive. And then next part is to solve for 1x. Right now I have 3x is equal to 6. So now let's go ahead and divide them up, the 6 into the 3 x's right there. So that way we can figure out what is 1x. So 1x is equal to 2 because right here this is 1x right here and this is going to represent 2. So each of the 1x will have 2 tiles right there. So x is equal to 2. Next example is I have x divided by 2 plus 7 is equal to 4. Step number 1 is to bring the number to the other side of the equal sign. So we're going to bring the positive 7 over to the other side. And once they cross over to the other side of the equal sign, they're going to change sign from positive to negative. And the next step is zeroing out. So you want to zero out as much as possible for the numbers and then continue the problem. So in this case, if I have a positive and a negative, this becomes a 0 right here. So I'm trying to match all positive and negatives to make a 0. So since I have 4 positives right here, I can take out 4 negatives right here and make a 0 right there. So then I'll be left with 1, 2, and 3 right there. So let me go ahead and show that. So once we are done with that, we still are not done with this problem because this problem right here is still half x is equal to 3 and I want 1x. So I will have to then double this. So if I double on the left hand side, I also have to double on the right hand side. So if we double the x right there, then the doubling of the number will happen. So x is equal to negative 6. Okay, next example is negative 2x minus 2 is equal to negative 8. So again, bring the number over to the other side of the equal sign. So we're going to bring that over and we're going to change sign from negative to positive, and then we're going to zero out. So now I'm left with negative 2x minus 6. So let's go ahead and start sorting them out. I'm going to change my x to horizontally, and then we're going to sort them out. And it looks like negative x is equal to negative 3. So I cannot have a negative x. I can only have positive 1x. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip on the left-hand side to make it a positive x. And if I flip on one side of the equal sign, I have to do exactly the same on the other side of the equal sign. So it's going to look something like this. And so now we have as positive 1x is equal to positive 3. Okay, last example, I have as x divided by 4 plus 3 is equal to negative 3. So again, we're going to go ahead and bring the positive 3 over to the other side of the equal sign. Then I'm going to make the positive into a negative. And now we have to multiply everything by 4 so we can get 1x, because right now we have 1/4 of an x. So if I do that, here's my doubling right there. So doubling my x's right there. We're going to go ahead and times it by 3. Here's my times 3 of the x. And then if I times it by 4, here's my times by 4. So now x is equal to 24. Okay, so that is the lesson on how to solve two-step equations.